We all have different skill sets. We go to uni knowing that. Always ask questions. If you don't know what someone's talking about, that's fine because they didn't at some point. Soon to graduate from the music production course, which is equally as frightening as it is empowering. Music is the only thing I really love and truly care about, and I want to do it all myself. Linda Perry is the biggest one. She is responsible for Beautiful by Christina Aguilera. But all the videos that I've watched of hers and all the kind of interviews I've seen of hers, the way that she approaches songwriting is really special. She kind of, not only is she a producer, she also comes up with these songs on her own, which is exactly what I do. I write, I self-produce, I release, I perform, and all the songs that I write are just like, I've sat at the piano and I've gone, oh, this sounds great. And that's exactly what she does. And I think that's really great to see someone working at such a high up professional level. There's obvious ones like Ray, she produces a lot of her own stuff. Ariana Grande produces a lot of her own stuff. I'm sure there's so many more that I don't even know about. There are so many ways. The thing that springs to mind straight away is they have a women's rep, and she basically is a force to be reckoned with. She's Frankie Darley, and she's got the Women's Society. She's planning amazing gigs. I am year 3 production rep, so I guess kind of any ideas that I have, like the £1 coffee deal, which I called the Early Birds Breakfast Club. I kind of thought it was a bit of a pipe dream, just like, oh, imagine if we sold coffee for £1. But then I spoke to Izzy about it, and she runs the student union. She got me in contact with Tracy, who runs the cafe bar, and we're all women. And we made it happen. So now students can get £1 coffee, £1 tea. They can add some toast for an extra £1 if they want. So you get breakfast, you get a bit of caffeine. We all have different skill sets. We go to uni knowing that. People assume I'm either on a more female-dominated course because it's a subconscious thought that they've had going, oh, well, she must not be production. She must be on a different course. So I'm really cautious of that when I talk to girls, because I'm like, I'm not going to assume you're a singer just because it's what a lot of girls do. I've worked with male producers with my own music before, which is kind of what got me to producing my own stuff, because it feels daunting and it's interrogative, and it just feels like your work isn't being handled with the care that it deserves. And it comes down to the fact that they're not experiencing the world in the same way. You know, women's societies, they're the best kind of like template. You go in on a Wednesday evening and you go, oh God, I can relax, I can have some tea, I can chat to some of these girls that I never would have met before. Find your people, find your musicians, find your network, find supporters, people that genuinely see your talent for what it is and know that you've got skills and really love to show you what they're working on. Be unafraid. Don't let people interrupt you. Always ask questions. If you don't know what someone's talking about, that's fine because they didn't at some point. I do think that no one actually knows what they're doing. I think some people are just really good at pretending that they do. Do you know what I mean? And everyone had to start somewhere, so do it. There's so much progress to be made. More female-led studios, more female-led record labels, and make studios more comfortable as well. It's for girls.